Aloha students, my name is Frank Green. I'm a financial aid counselor with the University of Hawaii at West Oahu. Wanted to take just a couple minutes this morning to talk to you about the whole scholarship process. And it is a process, and it's kind of important that you follow the steps or do things in the proper order, or you're going to find yourself missing out on the possibility of getting a lot of free money. So first and foremost, if you have not been applying for scholarships, you need to start doing it. Scholarships take a little bit of work, yes, but it's work for free money that you do not have to pay back. So we encourage you to apply for as much scholarships as you can. Again, the process, first, it's going to start with the FAFSA. Almost every scholarship you're going to apply for is going to ask for a copy of your student aid report, which is the result having submitted the FAFSA. Remember, FAFSA will open on October 1st of every year. I'm not going to push you to do it in the 1st or the 2nd of October, but in the first couple weeks of October, you need to get that FAFSA complete. In that same time is when you want to start looking at different scholarship opportunities and applications that are out there. Most of them are not yet open. Scholarships will tend to open come November-ish. Some will open as late as December. But in October, not many scholarships are yet open. So that's the perfect opportunity for you to get your FAFSA completed and start taking a look at what's out there. The other thing I would recommend at this point is you want to start writing your personal statement. Almost every scholarship is going to require some sort of personal statement. I'll talk a little bit more in just a minute of that, because you can always modify it for specific scholarships, but they take time. It's not something you're going to sit down tonight and have done by tomorrow morning. They need a little bit of thought that goes into it. It needs to be edited. It needs to be worked on with other people to make sure you've got a good, solid essay. So start early on the essay. Once you've got your FAFSA submitted and your student aid report is back, and please do make sure that your student aid report has come back correct, that there's no mistakes that need to be fixed. Otherwise, you don't have a valid FAFSA on file. We want to make sure that it's there and ready to go. The next is to start looking at the scholarships you're going to apply for. And our philosophy is very simple. Start local, move national. So look first at the local scholarships. And the first one you should be looking at are the UH Foundation's, University of Hawaii Foundation scholarships. There's a common application. And with that application, you get to apply for literally hundreds of different scholarships that you might be eligible for. Now, again, you're not going to be eligible for all 200 scholarships out there, but at least with a single application, you're applying for multiple scholarships that are only for UH students. So you're not competing with 6 million students on the mainland. It's just local UH students that are applying for those scholarships. From there, you would move on to, and we've always recommend this, would be Hawaii Community Foundation. Hawaii Community Foundation is a local nonprofit clearinghouse that manages over 200 scholarships. And again, similar to the UH Common app, they have a single application that lets you apply for any scholarship in their application bank that you are eligible for. So get that in right away. That's the other local one that we encourage you. You should also at this point be looking at all other local scholarships. Now, these would be individual specific scholarships, but keep in mind that banks, businesses, community organizations, churches, all of these may have scholarships that you're eligible to apply for. Again, focus locally first. Once you've got a good handle and you're working on the local ones, you will want to expand your search and start looking at some of the national scholarships. The best way to do this is through what's called scholarship search engines. And there's a couple of them out there, but these basically collect demographic data from you. Who are you? What are you? Where do you want to go to school? What do you want to study? What have you done in your life? All this type of information. And they go out and search the entire nation to find scholarships that meet your profile that you might be eligible for. Once you get it, that's when the work starts, because then you'll get an email saying we've located this scholarship that you might want to look at, you might be eligible for. Then you have to click, go look at the scholarship, find out the criteria, decide if it's right for you, and then submit the application. Now, keep in mind that scholarship applications are not sit down at night and be done with it like a FAFSA is, for example. Scholarship application will take you weeks. It requires not only the application, but a whole bunch of supporting stuff. Example, your student aid report must be included, but generally you're going to have to include letters of recommendation, references, personal essay statement, possibly topic statements as well. How are you going to solve world peace? That type of thing. So it takes time to put these things together. It's a lot of work. Bottom line is you are going to run out of time before you run out of scholarships. So apply for as many as you can, as many as you can, but eventually end of February, March is going to roll around and scholarship season is going to be about, and the applications are going to be done. So at that point, you did what you could, put your best effort into it, work hard at it. It is free money.